That's another conversation to have with their kids, because sometimes they assume that everyone else is having so much fun just because they're showing it online. So one of the big things that I like telling the kids, especially when I have like my former professional athlete hat on, so the kids are like, oh my goodness, this guy, right? Is you never want to compare your life to someone else's highlight reel. So what they're posting online is the most cultivated picture that they have. It's the best one that they have. They put filters on there. There's apps where you can just tune the saturation, the ambiance, the lighting, the shadows, everything before that goes online. And that's what your kids are seeing their friends post about. So when your kids are hanging out at home, it's not like when we can hang out at home and then we can just go to our rooms, just be unaffected by the outside world. We can open up a magazine, we can turn on some music, we can forget about stuff. They're in their rooms, on their phones, looking at all of their friends, right? It's probably like 5 or 6 people who are out, the rest of them are in home doing their own thing, right? They're looking at all their friends having all this fun while they're just sitting at home. Why won't they invite them? Now imagine you're a 14 to 17-year-old and you're stressed out, or you're sad. You're looking at that account, you're looking at your social media feeds, and even if you're not looking at your friends' accounts, you're in the explore or discover section of these social media apps where you can see what everyone else is posting. It doesn't make you feel very good, right? So that's why one of the biggest things I tell students is get offline. For us, it's an asset, it's a tool, it's something we can do. Even if we do check it all the time, we can still disconnect that mentally because we're adults. For kids, it's their outlet. So the quicker we can get them to understand that they shouldn't be venting online, that they shouldn't be looking for empathy online in an unhealthy way, right? There are a lot of good discussion in chat forum or news message boards that will give them advice on certain things, especially if they are feeling in a certain type of way. But ultimately, if something bad happens in their life, they should not start posting or snapping about it. If they get sad, they should start tweeting their friends or, mother effing anybody, because I've seen that a lot too. Yeah, because by them tweeting it out or them posting on Snapchat or them sending some angry videos and putting it on their Snapchat story, which what that means is on Snapchat, the premise is everything you post on there goes away within 24 hours. So that's what their world is. They believe that's real. They don't understand that Snapchat's a company and Snapchat is saving all of those and they're selling that information. They're selling those content. Like, I was talking to the kids this morning, and when I told them that my engineers can pinpoint this location and save every single snap taken, there was like, there were some shocked kids there. They knew they were doing some bad things that they shouldn't be doing. But it's true. And then once I told them that Snapchat was a business and they're actually selling all that content, selling all that data, they're just like, wow, They don't understand this. And
They don't understand the value of the data yet.
They don't.
I don't either. No.
Neither do I.
It's a
But, so that's something that we need to constantly talk to them about. So that's hard. That is more difficult conversations because that involves a lot more depth of knowledge of tech and whatever apps are going on. But one of the things we did talk about is they know what's right from wrong. They're raised well. That's why I brushed very lightly over the things that they shouldn't do on social media, because I talked to them, I was like, what are some dumb things that you've seen your friends post online? So they obviously hit partying. They hit doing drugs online, like smoking weed. Their friends out at parties, underage drinking, trespassing. They know everything that's bad. They know everything that they shouldn't be posting online. So I really focused on the exact types of things that they should. So, that's a perfect segue. Thanks. So, I know y'all can't see this, but you're gonna hear me talk about content a lot during this time. And what content is, it's anything you can create online. So think about if y'all post something on Facebook, if y'all share a video, post a picture, post a video, like, comment, or retweet anything. Any action you have on the internet and anything that you create online is a piece of content. And the thing about content is it can be searched and it is stored years later. So your kids, how many of your kids have an Instagram account? All right, let me rephrase that question. How many of y'all know that your kids have an Instagram account. Yeah. Yeah. How many of y'all
I think
think?
she has two.
There you go, that was the second
Yeah,
question. Do you know if your kids have multiple Instagram accounts?
Yes. Come on.
So,
Because Auntie's on one, she was my backup, like, cool auntie when she was younger.
totally.
To, you know, like, one.
That's very
one.
stressful. That's just, the more Instagram accounts you have, the more stress it is. And you know, think about it. You have to switch back and forth. You have different personality on each one. You have to be very restrictive on what you share on each one. That's a lot of thinking, a lot of processing time that these kids have to do before they even go to school.
I
Right?
had a friend of hers say that she keeps, this was in 8th grade.
Yeah.
And she's a senior now. Her friend in 8th grade said that she